Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer 3, where we play as Chaos Dory, the Zatan, the Black, and today we are starting with trying to defeat both of those armies. I think we have no problem with that. If Zatan is involved, and how sometimes for some reason they just run away, but we still should be able to reach at least some of them. That is better than nothing, I guess. Okay, but we can reach this army too. So now we finally got rid of two of those armies that were basically making things more difficult for us. They sacked this settlement a couple of times, decreasing its level from 5 to 3. So yeah, let's repair this settlement, and in the next turn let's retake the Dusk Peaks. I don't even know where they came from, probably from seaside. We also need to repair this building here as well. Okay, and I see that maybe we'll get the next, but right now Umgakas is taking Oigsittel, or whatever it's called. Okay, and we need that construction. We also need garrison. Let's go for this thing as well. This construction, maybe this one, and this one. Okay. And Gorrock seems to be making a terrible mistake by not attacking Axolotl settlement, because you know, in one turn both of those armies will be basically just replenished. Maybe not completely replenished, but they will recruit back the units they lost, and we will actually move in the direction of the altar of the Horned Rat. So that is probably the grave mistake they are making. And why people here are unhappy, okay, is because we have plenty of you know, the labor that is not being used. That is why people are unhappy here. Yeah, because of the labor population. Same here. But we can thin that population by rushing some constructions. Okay. I think that is all we can do for now. So Umgakas in next turn, he'll go for Thrice Cursed Peak, but he will not reach it just yet. But it seems like we are almost done with taking control over the southern territories belonging to Itza. So that is very good for us. But they still do control some of those territories. But we will change that real soon. Okay, we are still waiting with this guy. And for now, let's just end the turn. And I'll skip the AI's turn for your convenience until something important happens. Okay, so let's keep moving our guys. over there so that they can keep replenishing the forces. Okay, and Ungakas. And look at that, for some reason Ungakas can actually attack the thrice cursed pig. So why wasn't that possible before? I don't know, but okay. Decisive victory. We'll take a factory right now. Okay, another province secured. That is very good. Let's choose a commandment, and we'll go for... We'll go for this thing. And maybe... yeah, garrison, definitely. And for some reason this guy did... Well, I guess he was too far away to be dragged into that fight. But he will most likely not be able to threaten us in any way. So that is actually very good. Okay, and let's take back the Dusk Peaks. A decisive victory, okay. Let's occupy it as an outpost and build that thing over here. It would be easier, honestly, to just abandon the settlement and colonize it at level 5, because I have plenty of conclave influence to do that. But okay, I might as well just, you know, try and fix that settlement, but it will take a great deal of resources. And Zatan will go for the Southern Sentinels settlement next, and then the Kayaks, and probably the Sentinel of Time. Okay, so these are the plans for the nearest future. It is also really satisfying to see how much our chaos corruption spreads around here, turning this beautiful jungle territories into fire and ash torn territories right now. I mean, it is satisfying to see that from the point of view of a Chaos Dwarf. I'm sure you guessed that. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, so let's continue. Ungakas. That was a misclick once again. With him. Where should we go with him? These guys should be easy to defeat, even by the garrison inside that settlement here. And if they are heading for the Mine of the Bearded Skulls, they are, in my opinion, even less likely to actually succeed. And they are still suffering the attrition damage because of the corruption. And right now, I think we'll go for the Dust Gate next. We have to... Okay, we cannot choose the underpass. But why? Why cannot we use that or go this way? I'm not sure, but okay. And let's give a chase to these guys, and we'll come for the northern part of this coast over here. So we will get the Copper Landing first, and then we'll go for the Dust Gate. In the meantime, Zatan is still coming for the Southern Sentinels, and we are going for Gorak. We'll see if we can actually... We cannot reach him. And what if we entered like an ambush stance? And I don't know if an ambush, I don't think that an ambush, even as an attacker, you can get reinforcements. I don't think so. So we have to actually get there during a normal stance, like non-stance. Okay. So there's that. And once again, it seems like this is all we could do for this turn. Our income is finally improving once again a little. And let's end the turn. Then let's send Zatan over there finally to the Southern Sentinels so that we can take it. Okay. And actually, it is very interesting to me, and I wonder why did it happen that we couldn't, you know, we couldn't go the underpass, via the underpass to the Dust Gate with Umgakas. But okay, whatever. And if these guys think they can actually defeat the garrison in the Golden Colossus, they are sorely mistaken. Okay, let's go over here. And it will save us some time. Maybe the altitude difference was too big to actually go across those mountains. Okay, Cylinder is of no importance to us, and this guy just got damaged somehow. And look at that, Gorag is running away. He tries to save his hide. Okay, let's occupy this tower once again. We need, or we cannot afford building a garrison there. Okay, whatever. Can we like... Okay, so I think Gorok is now going for like the Mangrove Coast or somewhere where he could set a foothold, but I hope we will not allow him to do that. And I'm thinking about actually recolonizing the Citadel of Dusk, honestly, because we have plenty of Conclave influence, and for us it's cheap that to just colonize the settlement to the level 5, and it is way more, it would be way faster and way more profitable for us than waiting until we gather 2,000, over 2,000, like 5,300 raw materials before we can, 5,500, 35, excuse me, 100 units of raw materials before we can do that, before we can repair that settlement. So for now, let's just... we will still have to wait for now, so doesn't matter, but yeah, still. And just because Itza is basically losing its southern territories, they soon might go for, or like start coming from the northern parts of their territories, you know? So that is not good. Not good at all. And by the way, the colors for some reason bugged out, and it seems as if they still belonged to Itza even though they don't. That is really weird, honestly. I would prefer the map to stay updated, or like to be updated with the purple colors of our faction. I guess we'll see. Maybe in time it will fix itself or whatever. Okay, Lord didn't move. We know that. Let's go for the Survivalist and the Woundmaker. And let's end the turn. Can we catch up to Gorek? I mean, he landed not too far away. Can we actually... No, we can't reach him. That is too bad. But we will still give a chase to him. Or what if we, like, landed over here and did this? Okay, that was a 3000 IQ move. So this way we actually managed to reach him. We'll still lose a couple of our units, like the weaker ones, but doesn't matter that much. So let's auto-resolve and replenish our units. Okay, and I think we actually need to move back to the north before they recruit some armies over there and attack us from this direction. We definitely need to move there as soon as possible. So this guy is still on his own territory, so I guess he can actually... We'll move him first too. Okay. So there's that. And you know what? Just because Umgakas is so close to those settlements here as well, we'll go for Chupayotl with Zatan instead of, you know, the Sentinel of Time or the Kayaks. Okay, and let's occupy it as an outpost. Okay, so now we have 2 outposts here. Okay. Province secured. And can we attack? Yeah, we can attack that settlement, and I think this is what we'll do to stop them from growing in power. So yeah, let's take it. And we'll occupy it maybe as a factory this time. And the other one, the Copper Landing, we'll take as an outpost. Okay. So there's that. And almost all of these territories belong to us right now. There are still, well, basically 3 settlements to be taken. So that is very good. And like a battle or two completely changed the tide of war and like the way things were going. So it is just incredible to see how fast things can change, and it's even more satisfying to see when those things go according to your plan, or as you would like them to go. This is just incredible. Okay, let's rush those constructions. These guys seem to be just trying to save themselves, we are definitely declaring the war on those factions there as well. You know, we need to unite all Lustria under our rule. Okay. And what is surprising is the fact that this climate actually suits us. I didn't expect the Chaos Dwarfs to like it in the jungle. That is pretty weird. And one more thing, out of pure curiosity, what is... Okay, the Nagarond seems to change his attitude, or their attitude towards us. The Malekith does change his attitude towards us. So yeah, it's a good thing. So let's continue. Did all of our lords move except this one? I think all did. So let's continue on to the next turn. But before we do that, we still have to spend those skill points, like hard to hit. And for this guy, Telelas, we'll go for hard to hit as well. And building upgrade available. Okay, a garrison and some money making one. No, actually not a money making, but control making one. So we'll skip this one and move on to the next turn. So, as predicted, that was just a matter of time. The Gold Tooth now broke the non-aggression pact with us. If the situation will require that, we can still give them another like capital of the province to get some more money and buy ourselves still a little bit more time. And this way they are actually just conquering our territories like almost a peaceful way, without having to worry about losses and all. But we do actually, as I mentioned before, we are using this money against them. They don't know, they don't realize that just yet, because we are using their money to upgrade our territories and our settlements, and recruit some more armies, and upgrade the ones already existing. And money makes money, which basically means that the more money we have, the more we can invest it and become even more powerful. Okay, so over here let's go for the Dust Gate. Okay, let's save some money for now. Zatan has to take that settlement, the Marks of the Old Ones. Okay. Decisive victory, very good. And let's occupy it as an outpost. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for this thing and this thing. Also, let's choose a commandment. Over here we need to... Okay, we don't have enough money to build a garrison. Right. And we also have to recruit the units we lost to those armies, inside those armies. So we need to address that too. But there is nothing else we can do for this turn, in this turn. So we will just have to, move on to the next one. And in the next one we will try to move Ungakas as far as possible over to the direction of Kayaks, and then Sentinel of Time, so that this part of the map is secured. And it's just incredible to see that once we broke their defenses, they are now just struggling to stop us. So let's see how Itza is doing. They are not doing very good. Their strength is 19. Cult of Soltag is 43. 40. Its level is 43, or rank. So they are really not doing very well, which obviously suits us. And I would really like this map to get fixed. Maybe I would have to reload the game or something, but maybe in the next episode it will work as it should. Okay, some building upgrades available, and yeah, there's nothing else to be done. So let's end the turn and see what happens next. Nagaron performs some weird magic or rituals. Okay, but it doesn't bother us anyway. We are not at war with them or anything, so it's best to keep it that way. So let's move Ungakas, as I said before. Especially that there is an army being constructed there. And I think we'll actually send Zatan over to the Star Tower now, to hope that we can stop this recruitment or creation of the army. And I don't like these guys coming in here. It means only one thing, honestly, I think. They are preparing for war, which is not cool. And yeah, so let's recruit those lost units we had. So this guy lost 2 units of the Infernal Guard, but to make him more dangerous, we could recruit those units, but we'll actually keep those for the army that we plan on recruiting in Cathay to fight the Gold Tooth in the future. Okay, let's move this guy a little bit further. And I don't like this lady being here, not one bit. I think she is just about to declare the war on us for whatever reason. And honestly, I think that would be a stupid thing for her to do, especially that she has only 2 settlements, and she's way weaker than we are. Fortunately for us, well, she has only defensive allies like the Jade Court or the Hans Marshall expedition, which faction is just right next to hers over here. So if she does attack us, she will not get that kind of support, you know, unless she will attack us, but because we perform the military actions against her, even though we are the ones being attacked, the others might join this war. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Okay, look at that. So the Oracles of Zinch are offering us a defensive alliance and also a 2,000 gold for that. Am I willing to do that, to accept that offer? I think I am. I mean, it depends. I just hope that what are they called? I cannot check the name, but this faction, this Cold Bloods or like Lizardmen faction, will not declare the war on them anytime soon, but finally we can, you know, have some defensive alliance, or basically just any kind of ally, and we would also have to think about signing a trade agreement. The best thing would be to sign a trade agreement with them, so that is something we need to keep an eye on. Okay, so Ungakas, he still needs to get where he's needed, which is right over here, and this guy sees what is happening and decided to abandon the ship, you know, so that is okay. Okay for us, but we cannot conquer that settlement in this time just yet. Let's upgrade those raw materials production, because we are running low on them. Right, Zatan. We want him to attack that settlement here. And let's see, he should be able to conquer it. Yeah, he will, and these guys are just cowards, run away from their people. Okay, and let's take it as a level 5 tower. Okay, that is very good. And we can also build this thing and the garrison. For this guy will actually enter that settlement. I don't like her being here, it makes me a little nervous. I really don't like that. So yeah, I think we lost this unit, possibly. What else? Oh, I know what units we lost. I know. Okay, we lost these guys. And I'm recruiting globally to make it faster, but it seems like we still have to wait. Unless we find ourselves some battle or trading partner, or like any kind of a deal. What is this? Non-aggression pact with Harganeth.
I have a mind
of course.
to slaughter you.
Let's just accept that deal. Someone else, the Dread Fleet. Yeah, we can strike that deal with them too. Okay. And anyone else? Shadow Legion would be willing to sign that. It would be a dead treaty, like
you play in the dark.
You know, a non-aggression pact, okay. And let's balance the offer. Okay, we can sign that as well. So there's that, and this gives us enough money to recruit these guys. So that is very good. So yeah, there's that. I think that would be all for this turn. Those turns are really fast right now. You just you know, spend a little coin, conquer a couple of settlements, and then you are done basically. Okay, so we do need to move Telalas over there as well to start taking those settlements on this coast, the Awakening, the Porks Marsh and Tlax, so the settlements where we originally landed in Lastria, if you remember, a couple of episodes before. So it is our next objective. And as you can see, there is another benefit of having the military allies, which is the allies may begin building outposts in your settlements, which is very good. It improves the defense of your settlements, not surprising. which is not surprising. Okay, let's take that settlement. Gakas. Okay, decisive victory. And we'll take it as a factory. Province secured. Okay. And we need to build a garrison. And this guy is definitely trying to go for the thrice cursed peak, but I don't think he will be actually able to win that battle. Okay.
Subjugate us!
Honestly, and she is definitely trying something bad. And what is happening out there up north is what I was thinking that would happen, which is they are coming. The Isla are coming now from the north, so we have to deal with them first. From this direction. It is obvious because, you know, we've taken a couple of their settlements, almost all of their settlements actually, to the south. So that is only natural. And over here we still need to send Zatan to take the Fuming Serpent settlement. And we'll take it as an outpost probably. Okay. I think it was just a, yeah, it is a 2-settlement province, so that is good. Let's build an outpost. Not the outpost, but garrison. So there's that. And right now we have to decide what to do with this Bretonnian lady. She definitely wants to go to war with us. And I think she provokes us a little bit too, you know. I think she wants us to declare the war on her. And actually, I think this is what we are going to do. I mean, maybe the Tower of the Golden Colossus settlement will take care of themselves. Because Bretonnia mostly has some weak units, like the cannon fortress, like these guys, the peasant mob, and we are heavily armored units, and those guys hardly have any armor-piercing damage, so we should be pretty safe, I think. So let's attack this lady. I know the other factions will join the war, but it doesn't really bother me.
Do you stand before me in
I know she would just attack that settlement if we would just expose ourselves, so it was only wise to make a move faster than they were. Okay, let's move our armies over there. We'll have to push back Hexaxel. I'm not sure even how to pronounce that. Those are just some random letters in his name. Or in its name. I don't know if they have any genders or something. Okay, anyway. Let's upgrade those constructions. And yeah, in the next turn we will send Zatan to the Awakening settlement and we will see if we can make it. And I think this one and this settlement where we were, oh, it's actually belongs to Bregon, not the Bregon, but Itza now. So is Cult of Sortek now at war with Itza? No, they are not. So how did that settlement land in their hands? I'm not sure. Okay, I guess Cult of Sotek now has only this single settlement, which is... Oh no, they have 4 settlements somewhere. Who knows where? Probably somewhere up north. But it's a good thing, now that I've noticed, it says how many settlements each faction has. Look at Reichland, they have 47 settlements. Goldtooth has 77 of them. Itza 13. So still a couple of settlements. And what about us? What about us? Where are we? Do we have the number of... But we are not be shown over here. So I'm not sure. Okay, anyway. I think this will be all for this episode. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, a comment and subscription. It helps the channel a great lot. And I'll see you next time. So, see you around. Bye.